All right. Hello, everyone. This is Mr. T. Welcome to the Show Me the Money call. We're going to get started in about 2 minutes. And if you have any prospects or any guests and some of your team members that you want to get on this call, go ahead and shoot them a text to get on the call. You do not want to miss this call tonight. We have an amazing testimony from California. Also, you can hit *6 to mute out your line if you have some background noise. Feel free to hit *6. Real quick before we get started, who all do we have out there? Real quick.
Nikisha, Liberal, Kentucky.
All right. Liberal, Kentucky is in the building. Who else do we have out there before we get started? All right. I tell you what, I'm going to give it about 30 seconds. I know we got a lot of people calling in. I had a few people calling in from a TTP, and we're going to get started here in about 30 seconds. Again, this is the Show Me the Money call. I want to ask everyone, if you have any background noise, please go ahead and hit *6 to mute out your line.
The conference is now in presentation mode. Your line is muted.
Right, I'm going to give it another 30 seconds. I've been saying that for about a minute and a half now, but I'll give it another 30 seconds, and we're going to go ahead and get started. Give everyone a last minute chance to go ahead and get your prospects on. This is going to be an exciting call tonight, folks. And yes, indeed. And I'll go ahead and share with you guys the promotion that the company is running right now for the month of September. It is flat out amazing. All you need is to sponsor three diamonds, and you already earn $150, but the company is going to pay you an additional $150. And then on top of that, for any one of those diamonds or any other diamonds that you purchase in the month of September, if they become an executive, you will also earn an additional $500, folks, $500 per executive in the month of September. So anybody that you sponsor and they become an executive in the month of September, you will earn an extra $500, and you must sponsor at least three diamonds. And a diamond is simply someone that comes in at the diamond level for $3.99. Folks, I don't know if Ken has had a promotion that aggressive since I've been a member or since the beginning. So definitely encourage all of your people to take advantage of that. I know we have some people right now in a 10 meeting out in D.C., Virginia area. They have about 4 or 5 prospects in person, and looking forward to hearing the results of that meeting tonight. They're going to try to take advantage of that promotion. So, folks, I'm going to go ahead and get started. I want to welcome everyone to the 10 Show Me the Money call. I know we have some unbelievable guests on the line, as well as some prospects and people looking at this opportunity. So I want to get this show on the road and take full advantage and be respectful of everyone's time. For the new person, just want you to know that this is a 11-year-old company here with Team Effort Network, Team Effort International. Team Effort International, TEI, is an 11-year-old company, debt-free, with our sister division, My Video Talk. And that's our technology division, myvideotalk.com. 10-year-old company, close to 500,000 representatives in over 45 countries, folks, and close to 20 millionaires. Okay, so proven company, awesome rating with the Better Business Bureau. And, folks, in this industry, to have a track record like that and to have that much success, I tell you, second to none. And then on February the 8th of this year, Mel and Amy launched this amazing division called 10 with these 5 amazing sprays that are setting the world on fire. And to help us explain the sprays, we have none other than our friend, Miss Melissa Energizer Honeybee from North Carolina. Simply on fire. She has over 25 years of experience as a physician's assistant. You know, she knows these sprays better than anybody. And I tell you, just doing a fantastic job retailing the sprays, working with her team, working with everyone, and we're trying not to overwhelm her. So please be conscious of her time whenever you call her. And Melissa, I'm starting to tell everyone they have a 2 to 3 minutes time slot with you. So as soon as the phone rings, just start the clock because we need to keep you fresh, and we need to preserve you for sure. So thank you so much for everything. But Melissa, come to the line and share with us why our sprays are so amazing.
Thank you, Mr. T. You know, Ken has all natural, revolutionary oral sprays that I can't say that are going to, because they already are changing the way that the world takes vitamins, minerals, and nutritional supplements. It's an exciting new alternative to pills, capsules, powders, and juices. We have the most innovative products out there in the market, and it's through intraoral sprays. They're 9 times better than pills. They absorb in seconds at 98% into the bloodstream. That means instant health benefits. There's no binders. There's no fillers. It's 100% health benefits. And one of the best things that I love out there, and everybody needs to know, you have to have nutrition to stay healthy and boost up your immune system, and we've got it in a spray. First product I'm going to go over is our D-Power. It's our vitamin D3. Everybody knows it as liquid sunshine. You can get it naturally out in the sun, but you've got to be out there for a pretty 45 minutes or so if you are fair-skinned, and that's in your birthday suit. So if you don't feel like having a birthday dance out there, you need to go ahead and get some sprays in you. 5 sprays a day is get you 2,000 international units. The reason that this spray is so important is because it goes through all your tissues and all your organs. So we know that every single disease that is out there is D-related. Next product I'm going to go over is our B Boost. Contains B3, B6, and B12. These vitamins are essential for our overall functioning of our body. They aid in our brain power, our liver, our heart, our absorption system. It works in our nervous system. You need D in your body. You need D in your body. And guess what? You're going to have a dual combo of dynamic sprays. That's 8 sprays a day. That will probably keep that doctor away. Next product we have is our Super 10, 8 sprays a day. You're going to get a powerful blend of 10 superfoods. They're packed full of antioxidants. Great detox, helps with inflammation in your body. I use this part of a weight loss program that I have with my clients, and it keeps it energized. The reason I love this is because it has these great 10 products. I'm going to go over ingredients over with you that you may hear of. Aloe vera, love it. It's a healing aid. Maki berry, goji berry, acai, the 5-HTP. This is awesome, awesome news. Guess why? Because you can avoid those anti-acid medications. You can take this. It's going to reduce inflammation inside. Also, it's going to also work on your bones if you've got some aches and pains, even a headache, anti-inflammatory. I use this as a sleep aid with my combo of my B-Boost, and guess what? I'm sleeping like a baby all through the night. Next product I'm going to go over is our weight loss spray. The reason I love this is 5 major ingredients, and so it's lemon biotin, Garcinia Cambogia, African mango, Carolina fimbriata, green tea extract, and green coffee. It's a mouthful, but guess what? 8 sprays a day, 30 minutes before you eat. You're going to block the fat, suppress the appetite. You're going to start burning the fat. It's going to break down into the cellular unit, and then it's gone for good. I love it. I love it. And we have the only spray out there that does do that. And last but not least, the world's first cellular spray, 4 amazing ingredients, glutathione, resveratrol, alpha-lipoic acid, and natural caffeine. That's going to give you a little bit of your kickstart there with the caffeine. But guess what? We have resveratrol. It goes into the DNA and starts reversing. We're going to go into alpha-lipoic number 2 molecule that you have to have in. It's, of course, an antioxidant. And last but not least, glutathione. It's the master antioxidant that our body needs. It's a small molecule that's produced naturally by the body, but guess what? Quit making it and producing it around the age 30, 35. Cellular energy will strengthen your immune system. It'll detox that body. It fights that inflammation throughout your system and neutralizes all the free radicals, all the toxins that cause damage into our body. Of course, there you go, goes to the aging process. If you want to start feeling good, you're going to want to get this into your system. It's 5 sprays a day. And again, inside the cheek, you're going to get 98% absorption instantly in about 3 minutes. I don't know about you, Miss T, but I love my sprays, and I'm spraying every day.
Yes, indeed. I'm spraying it up as well. And Melissa, real quick before I let you go, if you don't mind, and I know Rich was talking a little bit about this. I have a gentleman who wants me to speak with a 3-time gold Olympic champion here tonight. But can you maybe just highlight real quick before you have this amazing testimony with Nikisha come on? Can you just touch on maybe why our cell energy is so effective with athletes and why you kind of would recommend these sprays and that kind of thing for a few minutes real quick?
Absolutely. When we go work out, we start making the body move, obviously, and there's fraction and tractions going on. We start building what's called lactic acid. What happens is free radicals is what we try to neutralize, what starts damaging our vitamins and cell issues. So what happens is the free radicals are racing through your body. Once the lactic acid builds up, we know what that is, that soreness that you get the next day after you work out a lot. So what happens is our cell energy goes in there, removes that lactic acid, it stops the free radicals, and it's replenishing the glutathione back into our body that we lose. And what is so amazing is it cuts the recovery time down by 40%. And that's huge for those that are, I like to call them gym rats. My husband's a gym rat. He goes once or sometimes twice a day, depending on his schedule. And he wants to make sure he's doing his cardio and he's doing his weights. So what happens is he no longer has a soreness or tenderness the next day. Some people do legs on one day and arms the next day and core the next day because they can't do the same muscle due to the fact that lactic acid buildup. Those free radicals are out there running around. Well, this neutralizes it. It's also cell energy also works as a detox, and that's where it's getting in there, getting rid of the inflammation. That's part of the lactic acid. It's getting rid of the free radicals. So your recovery time is pretty much, you don't even have to worry about it. It cuts it down by 40%. So you can do gym every day, sometimes twice a day if you like to. So it's fantastic. And guess, Mr. T, we are the world's first cellular spray. Yes. So that's fantastic. 3 seconds into the bloodstream after you spray it. So that's huge.
Yeah, it is. It is. Wow, thank you so much for that highlight there, as always, Melissa. And by the way, folks, Melissa not only knows the products, but she's doing an amazing job with the compensation part of this company, and she's already qualified for a car in 3 months, and her team is just rocking and rolling. So you go, girl. Next. You're welcome. You're welcome. Next up, want to do a quick mic check. Is Nikisha on the line from Berkeley, California? Keisha Melford, did you make it onto the line?
I did. Sorry to leave you like that.
All right. Folks, this is one of our leaders from the West Coast, and she has an amazing testimony. Appreciate you so much, Melissa, connecting us, and I know you've just been a positive force out there in the Berkeley area with 10, but why don't you just take a few minutes and share with everyone? You were talking to me about how, this has helped your asthma, arthritis, and also blood disorder. So just take a few minutes here and share with us what's on your heart and how these sprays have changed your quality of life. Take it away, Keisha.
Absolutely. So first of all, I have to loop it back around to you guys because actually Melissa Honeybee is the one that helped me understand how these sprays have changed my life. They've absolutely changed my life. And now I understand a little bit about the mechanics behind it. So the arthritis, I have arthritis in both knees, and according to the state, I'm disabled. I've been using the Cell Energy, the Super 10, a little bit of D-Boost. I'm not as consistent as I need to be, but I will be. And the D-Power is my best friend. I don't go anywhere without it. I was on the Slim. I don't take it as often as I probably should, but I'm going to get back on that as well. But I know that for a fact, the Super 10 has helped me with my arthritis. And Melissa can speak more about which sprays help with our arthritis. But I can tell you that I don't have the pain that I used to have with arthritis. It got to the point where I felt like my left leg was literally going to fall off. And that's the good knee. When I was, exactly. I was a former athlete. played basketball, volleyball, and softball in high school. You couldn't get me out of the gym or off of the baseline. You could not get me out of the school. I was so excited to be playing. I never imagined that I would be in this physical condition that I've been in. And I just want to say that I've prayed for something like this. I got to the point with my blood disorder that I literally could not work out. I would wind up in the hospital. I'd be in the ER. And last year, in 2013, I was diagnosed with pancytopenia. So I had low blood cell count, red and white, and I had low platelet count. But I can say that after being on the sprays, and again, I'm not exactly sure which one, but I suspect it was a D-Power to be boost. After being on the sprays, my blood counts have improved. So I no longer have pancytopenia, and I have my lab work to prove it. So I'm still low in my red blood cell count and my platelets, but it's not nearly as bad as it used to be. So I have hope, whereas before I thought I'd be living with this forever. My health got so bad that I used to pray every night before I went to bed. I was actually afraid to close my eyes and go to sleep. I had so much anxiety, and I just literally thought I wasn't going to wake up in the morning. I used to beg God to let me wake up in the morning. There were times where I couldn't breathe. And on top of the blood disorder, it made me short of breath, but I also have asthma. I've been living with asthma since I was a teenager. I suspect it was earlier. I've been on the D-Power was actually the first spray that I was on. I was introduced to it by Greg Cobbs' wife, and she's absolutely amazing. She tried the spray. It worked for her, and so she simply shared that with me. She wasn't trying to sell it to me. She knew that I was having health issues, and I mentioned the heart palpitations that I was having to her, and she shared with me that she had high blood pressure, and that one day she was having these heart palpitations, and she went and retrieved the spray. She had just tossed it to the side because she really didn't want to deal with it. And so she said something told her to go get the spray. She got the spray and used it when she was having the heart palpitations, and they immediately went away. That grabbed my attention. You know, once somebody says something that you can identify with, it should make a connection. And that day I connected to that D-Power and what it would mean for me. And so I started trying it later that week, and it has literally transformed my health. I've been in situations that should have put me in the ER, and I know the mechanism behind it from talking to Melissa, but I just have to give all glory to God for what he's done with my body. He's wired us in such a way and have given us these sprays so that these sprays address his handiwork. And I'm blown away by what they've done for me. So the asthma, the arthritis, the blood disorders, they don't mean the same thing to me that they did a year ago. Or even back in January. I was in bad shape back in January this year. Total different health picture and outlook on life today because of these sprays, because of what Melanie McGill has done, and the mentoring I'm getting from Melissa and you, Mr. T. I really appreciate it. So they definitely have changed my life, and it's been very meaningful for me.
Wow. Thank you so much, Nikisha. And I know I've spoken to you a couple of times, and you shared a few things, and I've just, I'm like, wow, man, God is good, and thank God for these sprays, like you said, and folks, you heard it here live, and Nikisha's doing the business and doing a great job, and thank you so much for sharing that from your heart. And folks, again, I just have to make this, we're not making any medical claims. We're just simply sharing with you the results some of our teammates are receiving by using the sprays. Again, Nikisha, thank you so much. Folks, now I'm going to take a few minutes and share with you this amazing compensation blend. We heard a little bit about the product. You heard an amazing testimony, real live from Berkeley, California. Now I'm going to talk to you a little bit about this compensation plan. This is the Show Me the Money call. There are 10 different ways to get paid here with 10. I'm not going to cover all of them, but I am going to highlight some of the important ones. Well, every way is important, but just highlight a few of the highlights here. The first one I like to cover is the retail sales. And I've been in nutrition, folks, and some of you talked to me plenty of times. I'm in my office. I got a box from this company, a box from that company, a box over here. I cannot keep my sprays in stock, and I know a lot of you echo that same sentiment there. We can't keep these sprays in stock. And, you know, you heard from Melissa earlier, you know, she there's some days she'll make $2,000 retailing these sprays, you know. But, you know, with these sprays, we got people before their diamond pack even hits their doorstep, it's accounted for, it's sold. I got a person here in D.C. in the Virginia area. You know, she ordered her diamond pack, and she calls me like 4 days later. She said, Mr. T, my package is getting ready to come, but I need to order some more. I've never been in any type of network marketing company or any nutritional company where I've had people calling to order product and the product being in such high demand as it here. Don't sleep on the retail sales here. We got people retailing the sprays for $30 to $50 all day long and making a ton of money doing it. We also have Fast Start bonuses, $50 for every diamond pack that you bring into the business. And, of course, with this promotion, if you bring in 3 diamond packs, you're going to earn $100 per person that you bring in. Then we have the Team Builder bonus, folks. This is a coded $25 bonus down to infinity to the next team builder. Then we have the Executive Leadership bonus for $100. Next, we have the weekly team commissions, folks, and this is where for every 4 and 2 combination, whether you sponsored them or not. Again, let me backtrack. You only need one person on your left that's active and one person on your right that's active to max out the compensation plan. Check mark. Folks, no other company has an easier qualifying program than we do. 2 people, one on your left, one on your right, you qualify to max out the compensation plan. However, if you keep sponsoring people, and most of the people who are serious about this business, they're sponsoring 5, 10, 15, 20 people just so they can get to the money a lot faster. But you earn $150 for every 4 and 2 combination down to infinity of diamond packs. And you can earn up to $5,000 per day and up to $35,000 per week with that part of our compensation plan, folks. And the beautiful thing is the volume never flushes. So long as you have 2 active people, your volume will never flush. In addition to that, we have the monthly residuals. You can earn up to $150,000 a month with that part of our compensation plan, and that's from people purchasing and repurchasing the diamond packs, the share packs, and the basic pack auto ships. And then we have the easiest car qualifying program in the country. You can earn up to $600, $1,200, and $3,000 for your choice of a Mercedes, BMW, or Tesla car with our comp plan. And guess what, folks? You can do it with as little as 25 people on your left and 50 people on your right. If you had 25 people on your left and 50 people on your right paying the Diamond Pack auto ship, which 90% of the people on most of our teams are doing, let's just say everyone was, all you need is 25 and 50, that's 75 people, folks, and you got a $600 car payment for a Mercedes, BMW, or Tesla of your choice. Are you kidding me? And you only had to sponsor 2? Unheard of. Simply unheard of. There's Executive Star Club bonuses, 1-star, 2-star, 5-star, 10-star bonuses. Folks, you can flat out get paid crazy here with this compensation plan at 10. Next up, to help us close out the call, I want to bring to the line my dear friend from Houston, Texas, who is setting the world on fire. He's built groups of over 10,000 people or more, and just doing a great job. Appreciate him and his wife and his leadership that they brought to our team, and that's none other than Mr. Reginald Razzle Brazzle. Doctor, are you there? You give him a second to maybe mute out. Dr. Reggie, did you make it to the line? All right. I know he said he was going to call, so he may be having a little trouble muting, but Dr. Reginald and his wife, Dr. Rosie, have been doing a fantastic job out there in Houston, Texas, and normally they close out the call, but I just want to encourage you all, and, I'm reminded of the story of a gentleman who's actually in 10, and I often like to share this. It's all about timing. I was talking to a leader earlier today, and there's another company out there, I won't say the name, but they're in the coffee business, and I'll never forget when they started. And, they're in their current state right now, and I won't get into that, but I tell you, they hit it, and they hit it hard, and they didn't look back. Now it's a little different, but that's where we are here with Tim. We're in the time right now where millionaires are going to be made. Millionaires are going to be made here with 10. I'm going to repeat it. Millionaires are going to be made here with 10, and it's all about time. And we have less than 2,000 people. And I want to encourage you not to miss this window. Do not sleep on this opportunity. If you're brand new, make sure you get back to the person that invited you to this call and become a member of our team. We have another call at the top of the hour that's going to focus a little bit more on the product. And then we have our, I call them my devotion calls with Dr. Denise and Dr. Dale. If you're a member of 10, you should be on every one of those calls. It's at 11 o'clock Eastern Standard Time at this number. And don't forget our amazing Super 10 events in D.C. on September the 27th. With that being said, I want to thank you all for joining us tonight. Again, if you're brand new, get back with the person that invited you to this call. God bless, and we'll see you all at the top. Take care, everyone. Bye now.